I feel like sometimes we have different forces and factions, but this country has been built on hard work. It's been built on a meritocracy where we rewarded talent. I want to talk about things that matter to people who care.
Dr. Phil joins us now. I guess I should say welcome, boss.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
So thankful that you're here. Talk to us about this new network. Why was now the right time for this launch?
Well, you say welcome, boss. I feel like I've got 300 bosses in the building and millions of bosses across the country.
Right.
I do what I'm told.
That's right. Do it well.
This is the right place. This is the right time for this network because frankly, the country, our culture, our society calls for Merit Street Media right now. I mean, don't you all feel that way?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Because this is a network that is a reaction to where this culture is and where our society is, which is at a place and time that calls for some clarity, calls for some embracing of core values, some embracing of family values, somebody stepping up and saying, hey, wait a minute. We have a great country here, and I love this country, and we need to really show some respect to our flag. We need to show some respect to what has gotten this country to be the place that everybody in the world wants to be. And I feel like sometimes we have different forces and factions in this country that number one, want to apologize for this not being a perfect country, and it's not. But we're too quick to apologize for who we are instead of being proud of who we are. We need to embrace our core values and recognize that the backbone of any country is the family. And family is under attack in America right now, and we need to fortify family in this country right now. And this is a network that is really based on those values and focused on family in America. And I think as people watch, they're going to see that common sense is really a byword around here of let's forget some of the fancy theories that people are peddling and embrace what's gotten this country to be where it is today.
Mm-hmm. Talk about the network name, Merit Street. What was the idea behind that?
Well, this country was built on hard work. I mean, you go back to the very beginning, and not every era, not every moment in America's history has been a shining moment. We've had some dark times in this country, we truly have. But this country has been built on hard work. It's been built on a meritocracy where we rewarded talent, added value, hard work, people contributing and pulling their own weight. And we seem to have gotten away from that. We need to get back to, if you work hard, you're rewarded for that. And we respect hard work and talent and added value. That's what Merit Street Media is built on, recognizing those core values.
Well, and speaking of hard work, Dr. Phil, you had an extremely successful daytime talk show for over 21 seasons. You were out in Hollywood at Paramount Studios, and now you're bringing it to Merit Street. How has that transition been for you?
Exciting. Sometimes I felt like I was rolling backwards down a hill because I'm going from 1 hour a day to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But what a great team we've assembled here. I mean, 3 of you are sitting right here at the table with me. Thank you very much. But it's so exciting. We have assembled a great team of talent, a great technical team. I brought a lot of my top-level producers with me from California. When I started back there, I remember on the Oprah show, she said, well, Dr. Phil's loading up the truck and moving to Beverly Hills, that is. He's going to California. And so now we've loaded up the truck and left Beverly Hills and coming here. And then we've got such great talent that has joined the network up front. I was just talking to Steve Harvey yesterday. He's joined the Merit Street family. Chris Harrison, Mike Rowe, Bear Grylls, Nancy Grace, so many people that are bringing their brands, their content to the network here. I'm so excited to get on the air because we're going to have television you can use. And that's what I've wanted to do since I started. I said I want to talk about things that matter to people who care. I want to deliver common sense, usable information to people's homes every day for free. And, I wrote my book, We've Got Issues, How You Can Stand Strong for America's Soul and Sanity, as a companion piece to Merit Street Media. It's kind of the blueprint for what we're going to do here. And I talk about all the issues in there that I think we're going to be dealing with here on an ongoing basis.
Another big change you're making is you're going from daytime to prime time. Tell us your reasoning behind that change up.
Thank you for asking that, because I want to talk to more people. During daytime, you talk to a certain segment of society. In prime time, most people are off work. We do have shift workers and all, but most people in this country still work during the daylight hours, and more people are at home in the evening. And so you broaden the scope of who you can reach. You add more men to the mix. And I specifically wanted to do that because I think fathers are very important in the family. I think that I wanted to introduce the content that we embrace to a broader audience, and that's possible in primetime.
If you want more wisdom, he's going to unpack it for us every night. Dr. Phil's new book, We've Got Issues, is out now. You can catch Dr. Phil's new primetime show after this newscast right here on Merit Street.